Good afternoon, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, April 22nd. We're looking at window traders market profile of the ESNENQ. So, complete opposite day from yesterday. Yeah, yesterday the Bears went out with a trend day down and a nice big lead, 9-0 on our scorecard with our checklist sheet. Today the Bulls go out with the win, up over 2%, and basically a 7-0 lead. They failed to hold trend up, though. They did have a couple of single prints. ES had 3 at one point. They were actually a triple distribution, but gave it back. NQ failed to go double distribution and hold it 3 times today. B, C, and F. But they did win the day. So what does that mean for tomorrow? Just like yesterday, absolutely nothing. Tesla's earnings are either out or they're due out at any minute tonight. Again, excellent range, $10, right? So we can't complain about that. Volume again in SPY only in the 60s. But again, I'll take range over volume, and we're certainly getting it. I was pointed out to the room, in 2023, we had 5 days out of 250 that had ranges over $10 for the entire year. I think we have over 20 already this year. So it goes to show you we've been very fortunate with the ranges. I had a good day. Yesterday I shorted it all day. Today I longed it all day. First, let's go over quickly. The only thing each of us have is an afternoon pullback. Righty with an afternoon pullback in I, they failed to hold trend. NQ, afternoon pullback in I. And ES, afternoon pullback in I and J, same exact tick. So that's what everybody's holding. The market told me in A, B, C, D, E, F to look for longs. And I did. I longed A, B, C, and D. I had one loss out of all the trades I took on the longs. Got all my staple plays. I got the overnight high in NQ. I got A's high. And I got the IB high. So those are all nice. And then in the afternoon, I was long in F with ebb and flow trades because we won. Yes, we did go back to one time frame and up. G period, I was long against single prints in F. Then when we took those back, now we came in pretty good, but I had some pretty nice longs in H period. Again, a lot of that was more chirping by the administration. Besson's supposed to speak, from what I understand, tomorrow at 10 a.m. on the about the financial markets or financial conditions. I don't know if that means the banks or the stock market, but again, we'll have to be aware of that tomorrow. But I did well in H. I did well in I against value low on a long. And then in J, I took a long to stop the one-time framing down. So again, because the MGI was very, very in favor of the Bulls today, I looked long. Just like yesterday, I looked short. Okay? I'm not going to go over the destination since I'm in big increments. Again, nothing's going to change. Before we go to the chart, look, I mean, at some point, I'm going to lose this Wednesday's day on the profile because I only keep a couple of weeks. But again, until you take out that day's high in ES, that's the Wednesday, and the Monday's low. Nothing's changing for me. So remember, we one time framed up 5 days. I still called it balanced. Then we one time framed down 3 days. I still called it balanced. Because guess what? No matter what you were calling it, now after today, it's definitely balanced because you stopped the one time framing down. But the bigger picture is coming out of this balance. When will we do it? Who knows? It's a $65 balance. And then chart-wise, and again, we kept people out of trouble this morning looking for shorts because the market was not telling us to look for shorts in the morning. Yes, it definitely changed after that. But early on, it was telling us to look for longs. It was always going to be an opportunity if you wanted to short it at some point when we got two-sided trade. So here's the weekly. We had an inside week down last week. We had an inside week last week. We came out of it to the downside yesterday, and it was very successful. Today, we were above last week's low all day. So today, the short would not have worked. Okay? Again, it's a weekly though. We'll see what happens as the week goes on. And the daily, again, just encompass this entire thing. We could be in it for a while. Plain and simple, right? That's why, yep, people are calling it up, then people call it down. And I don't have a problem with that at all. It's subjective. It's an art. If that's how you're seeing it and it keeps you grounded, that's fine. To me, I'm staying grounded saying, till we take this whole thing out, one way or the other with acceptance, nothing will change. Hope you had a good day trading. Again, thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.